Hi everybody, T. Gabrielle. How's everyone today? It's 82 degrees here in Arizona and I wish I could send some of that wonderful sunshine and warm weather to you folks on the East Coast, but the best I can do is share with you my Triple Cranberry Sauce. If you've ever taken the time to read the labels on a can of jellied cranberries, the cranberry sauce contains nothing but high fructose corn syrup and more corn syrup, and that my kids do not need any more of that in their bodies, and I don't want that in my body, so I make my own cranberry sauce. I kind of moved things around a little bit, so hopefully it works for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. And for my sauce, what I do is I get a can of frozen cranberry juice cocktail. You have to read the label and make sure that it contains no fructose corn syrup. What it takes is I've got the can in here and I've already got the water boiling. So, and to this water, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a pack of fresh cranberries. Put that in there. And about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oops, wrong place. A pinch of allspice, not too much, just a pinch. And then I don't measure anything, but I add some orange juice to it, and later on I'm going to add a little more. I would say about half a cup right now. I add that to my sauce, then I cover it up, and I don't know if this retarded thing is going to boil and work for me, but when it boils I will show you, because the cranberries will start to pop, and once they start popping the flavors are going to come together. But before that happens, I'm going to add some dried cranberries to that. So the triple cranberry is the fresh cranberries, the cranberry sauce, the fresh cranberries, the dried cranberries, and the cranberry juice. So I'll be right back. Let me grab the dried cranberries. So I went to the Whole Food store, and what I'm going to add is a handful of organic dried cranberries to my sauce. It's optional, I don't have to, so I'm going to let it come to a boil and start popping while I move ahead with the rest of this recipe for you. I went ahead and I kind of cheated a little bit. So I did make one earlier, and once you make your cranberries, once you get to the point where they're done, and that will be soon because this thing is retarded, you will have something that's about this consistency. You take it, you stir briskly with a whisk, or you mash it with a potato masher, so that you can see that it's gelled up already. And you just do this as much as you can, but you don't have to work too hard at it. I'm gonna move this aside. This is hot. Oh, this thing is so retarded. So, okay, so now it's beginning to pop. What I need to do is add the orange zest to it. So I grab an orange. The only thing I want is, I've already washed this, is the outer yellow color skin. I don't want the white stuff because it's kind of bitter. And I just add as much to it all around with the orange. Just keep going. And the one I did earlier, I added the entire orange. So that was done. And then I took half a ginger, kind of just peeled one corner off and added that to it. Not too much of the ginger. And so it's popping, it's boiling. I wish you could hear it, but this is what it looks like. In about 7 to 15 minutes covered. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. Half a cup of wine, red wine, really adds a lot of flavor to it. So I've already done this step, and this thing is so retarded. So let's move on. Let's pretend it's already done. I've mashed it just like they do on the TV shows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fine sieve. This is what I'm using for my family this year. This is the dressing, the cranberry sauce for my family. And of course the can is backup for those who have to have their high fructose corn syrup. And you simply take it, and you have to do it while it's warm, a little bit at a time. And you just, by so doing, you are separating the pulp from the skin. And I don't throw the pulp away, I save it, because later on someone will have a cold and I'll make a smoothie out of it for them. And then you put it in your container. As you can see, it doesn't take a long time to do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up. That is so good. Of course, before you get to this step, you make sure that everything is all together just the way you want it. And it seems to me as though it needs a little bit more sweetness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweeten it, not with sugar, but with honey. And so I'm just going to add some honey to it, swirl it all around, let it sit. And voila, we have, oh, pardon the mess. I'm a one-woman show, totally all the way. So there we are. This is the wonderful jelly cranberry sauce that my family is going to enjoy. There are a lot of, it's a lot of fun to watch it. It bubbles and it does all kind of stuff. But at the end, what you have is a very delectable sauce. Only stick your finger in there just once. T. Gabrielle, I'll be back. There's more to come.